Hi everyone, welcome to watergoddess tarot. So the topic for today is, how are you being blessed in August? For that, you can see 3 images in the screen. I'll show you the close-ups as well. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. You can pause the video, take your time, and choose the image that you feel drawn to the most intuitively. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to how are you being blessed in August. So for you we have Father of Swords, Judgment, Daughter of Swords, Self-love, Family, and Plan a Vacation. Okay. So pile number 1, in August, you are being blessed in a way that you are learning how to be vulnerable, how to be okay with being vulnerable, and how to be more expressive when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to your relationships with people in general, when it comes to you feeling comfortable in being vulnerable and in emoting your feelings, your thoughts, and just being very honest with yourself and with the people around you. There are very high chances that you have always been that person who has kind of struggled a lot when it comes to your ego, okay? So I just don't want you to get triggered, but understand that this month you are going through an ego death, okay? This might kind of put you in a state of fix, and you might go off balance because this is going to feel uncomfortable, because this is something that you're not used to, because this is something that is going to require effort from your end. But this is such a big blessing, because this is kind of going to help you in going through a heart chakra awakening. So your heart is opening up this month. You might get the urge to cry. You might have a lot of fears come up all of a sudden. You might feel very emotionally overwhelmed, or there might be days when you will not be able to understand as to why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But trust me, all of this is just sheer blessing, because the real you is finally coming out of that hard shell. You're coming out of your shell in the month of August. You have always been the person who uses their head more than their heart. Your head is always dominating your heart. But now you are entering into that phase of your life where you will enjoy being vulnerable, when you will start to feel your feelings, when you will start to kind of give love and be open to receive love also. Trust me, just allow whatever is happening, because if you do go with the flow, then you are going to welcome a lot of beautiful people into your life who really want to give a lot of love to you, okay? Another blessing that I see for you is you putting a full stop to sabotaging yourself. Because you are in this habit of, just being your worst critic, this is coming to an end. There is a lot of self-love that is developing for you. There is a lot of self-love that you are actually working towards in the month of August, or you are going to work towards in the month of August. But for a lot of you, I think you're already in this energy. You've already started investing in yourself. You've already started kind of, being in the energy that I'm explaining right now. So August is that month that is kind of molding you into becoming a better person. August is that month for you where you are going to find solace in feeling your feelings. You have been that person who's always run away from feeling your emotions. This energy is very, very, very strong for you, pile number one. But there's something that has happened in your life that has pushed you towards trusting people, towards accepting yourself for who you are, towards just being vulnerable in general. And it is a very beautiful energy, and you're definitely on the right path. There are a lot of energetic changes that are taking place, and there's a lot of healing that is taking place for you. Okay? For a lot of you, you have a lot of wounds surrounding your heart chakra, and you are choosing to heal those wounds. This can be father wounds, this can be wounds that were created because of some sort of heartbreak, or you having a broken family, or your childhood not being that amazing. I mean, it can revolve around anything and everything for that matter. But just try and understand there is a lot of load on your heart chakra, and that load is finally shedding in the month of August. This might push you towards crying a lot. And if at all you get that urge, please cry. And the most beautiful part about your reading, pile number one, is that you're choosing yourself in the month of August. You've spent a lot of time in just being there for people, just because you wanted to receive some appreciation in return, just because you were seeking validation. But this is changing. You're no more impressing people because you're choosing yourself. You are working towards becoming that hero or the heroine of your life. And that is actually going to create a massive shift for you. Trust me on that. Because once this happens, once you hit this mark, just then your life is going to switch. Okay? So just continue working the way you are working on yourself, and if at all you are not, then this month the universe is going to put you in that spot where you will have to choose yourself over everybody else. Because until and unless you love yourself, you will not be able to love anybody else authentically. So you are entering into a beautiful period of your life in August where you are going to know yourself for who you are. You are finding yourself once again this month. Another message that I'm getting for you, pile number one, is that for some of you, you don't have a very healthy relationship with your father. And if this hits well with you, then let me tell you that your relationship with your father is going to improve in the month of August. Okay? And that is also because I think your father was not emotionally available. He might have been physically present, but he was never emotionally available. Or you were always taught that men don't emote, or men don't cry, or men are not supposed to, be vulnerable because that is considered weak. There are certain cliches that still exist, and I think you are finally just removing yourself from this mindset, and things are changing around you because you are changing as a person, and that is happening for the better. Another message is that your bond with your family is also going to improve. If you are somebody who stays away from your family, then you might catch a flight to meet your family. If you stay with your family, then I do see you spending some quality time with your family members. You are going to create some beautiful memories this month. You are going to make some beautiful relationships this month. There's a lot of emotional exchange that you're going to have with people, and this exchange is going to be very, very pure. So you might come across somebody who's not blood related but feels like family, okay? And this person might have a very huge impact on you. And you might get that feeling that, I know them from somewhere. This person feels like home. And that is because that person is actually a part of your soul family. That person is actually a part of your soul tribe. You have known that person in the past. And it is this person whom you might even feel like having a family with in the future as well. There is a strong possibility for that. I just feel that you are going to come to terms with how you feel about people around you in the month of August. That can be your friends, that can be your family members, that can be a love interest, that can be your siblings. I mean, you are finally coming to this understanding of how you feel for people in your life, and you're going to accept those feelings. You're no more going to run away from your feelings. If there's somebody whom you're in love with, you are finally going to accept the fact that you are in love. You're finally going to accept that fact that somebody has your heart. So you are no more going to run away from feeling your feelings, is the constant message that I'm getting for you. The last message that I have for you is surrounding travel. There are very high chances for you to catch a flight and just go on a vacation, to go on a workation for some of you, to go and see somebody, or to plan a vacation with somebody special. If you are at a distance with a lover, you might catch a flight to see that person, or you might mutually decide to meet somewhere that is kind of going to provide the both of you with the much needed quality time. August in general revolves around a lot of healing of your heart, along with you feeling a lot of love in your heart for certain people. And that love is only going to kind of pour out of your heart after you start pouring in for yourself. And I think you already have started. So all I would say to you, pile number 1, is to embrace. Just embrace your feelings, accept whatever is happening, and simply allow yourself to just be yourself. The phase that you are entering into requires you to be open, because it is only when you are open, when you are in the receiving energy, that you will be able to receive everything that you've always wanted in your life. Alright? So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to how are you being blessed in the month of August. So for you we have 5 of Swords, the World, 5 of Cups, Surrender, Create Art, and Look for Fairies. Now pile number 2, if at all you were confused between 1 and 2, I would advise you to see pile number 1 as well. So now how are you being blessed is that you are healing your heart in the month of August. There's a lot of healing that is taking place around your heart chakra, around the pain that is there in your heart chakra, and this energy was even in pile number 1. Okay, so you are kind of opening up in a way that is going to allow you to feel your pain, to process your pain, and to let it out once and for all. Okay, so this process might feel very tough, but it is a blessing in disguise. Trust me when I'm saying this. In the month of August, you are finally closing an old chapter. You're closing a cycle. You're completing a cycle, okay? So you are finally putting an end to your past, and you are no more going to revisit your past once you complete this cycle. And this cycle involves whatever past heartbreaks you've been through, however times you've been hurt and disappointed in life, by your family, by your friends, by your love interests, by your just colleagues, the people around you, the world at large, how much you've been disappointed by however things have transpired in your life. I mean, I just sense a lot of disappointment in your energy. And this disappointment is because you have been feeling stuck for a very, very long time. But this is coming to an end because you are choosing to finally surrender to the universe. You're finally choosing to trust the universe. You are finally choosing to understand as to how the universe works. And the moment you surrender, pile number 2, you will start seeing a shift in your energies. There is going to be a beautiful shift that is going to happen. You might just gain some kind of public recognition. You might become the center of attention. If you are working towards being in the spotlight, the chances for you being there wherever you want to be are very high in the month of August. So you might receive a good news in the month of August in regards to your popularity, in regards to you addressing an audience, in regards to you being recognized for what you do, in regards to you going viral on social media for that matter. This shift will only happen once you choose to finally cry your heart out and come to terms with you being a human who has emotions, okay? Your heart chakra is opening. I mean, there's a lot of pain inside of your heart. Your inner child is very, very sad, pile number 2. But this is changing in the month of August. You're finding your inner child in the month of August, and you are putting in the efforts to make sure to bring back that inner child. And it is a very beautiful energy that you're going to be in, especially by the end of August. I feel there's a good news that you're going to receive. This can be in regards to any area of your life, but especially if you're an artist, especially if you're somebody who creates art, okay? There's some kind of recognition that is there in store for you, all right? Also, pile number 2, there are very high chances of you meeting your spirit guide, seeing something that is unreal, okay? I mean, there is some kind of angel that you're going to spot. There's something that is going to happen, especially by the end of August, around the 30th of August to be specific. This incident might take place where you will finally meet somebody from the higher realms, and they are going to make their presence known to you. They are going to kind of tell you that, you know what, I've been closely working with you when it comes to your energies, and here I am to bless you in the 3D world. This will happen differently for whosoever is listening to this reading, so I cannot exactly tell you how it's going to happen, but for you to actually get a hold of this, it is very important to be vigilant. It is very important for you to be kind of aware, to not be lost in your la la land, but keep your eyes and ears open, because this can come in any shape, way or form, but it is going to be a very special experience, and you will kind of get a sense of it that, you know, this is for me. All in all, August is going to be that month where you might feel emotionally just all over the place, but trust me, it is happening for you, okay? So if there's something that happens in August that kind of doesn't resonate well with you or doesn't make you feel good about yourself or about your life, if anything leaves your life, if any person leaves your life for that matter, if you start losing out on friends and just, if you feel like just disassociating yourself with people, trust me, just the garbage is getting cleared out. Let me be very, very clear. The garbage is leaving your life, it is leaving your body, it is leaving your system, it is leaving your surroundings. So whatever leaves your life in August, pile number 2, have faith in the universe that there is something much better, bigger, brighter that is entering into your life, and the universe is only creating space for it to enter. And there are certain things, people, situations that need to leave your life. You might not see the bigger picture, but God can, the universe can, the higher powers can. All right? So if something happens in a way that you want it to happen, good. If something doesn't happen as per your wishes, have faith. Have faith that the universe simply protected you. You're very, very protected, let me tell you again. You're very protected, and there are so many blessings that are there in store for you. But the chances of you kind of dwelling in sadness because certain things might not work out for you is something that is kind of going to spoil the magic of what the universe is trying to create in your life, because you are not looking at the bigger picture. Have faith, trust, be hopeful, pile number 2. That is the need of the hour for you. All right? You're stepping into a new chapter of your life, and the most effective results I feel you're going to see by the end of August. So this is what I have for you. And one last message. If you call yourself an artist, okay, it doesn't matter if it makes you money or if it doesn't, all right? If you are somebody who's very creative, who's very artistic, my advice would be to channel your emotions and your energies by creating something that you love to do. If you're a writer, just channel your emotions, your pain by just writing poetry or writing just anything. Just express yourself the way you want to. If you like to dance and you're feeling overwhelmed, let your body flow. Let it move the way it wants to. If you're a singer, sing out loud. If you are a painter, just paint. If you are a creator, just create any kind of content that gives you that space to let your emotions flow into whatever you're creating. Do that. Okay? Do not create something for validation, but do it because the art piece that you're going to create out of these emotions that you're going to feel this month is something that might just blow out in the future. So learn to use everything, every emotion in a constructive way than choosing a destructive path for yourself. Okay? Pile number 2. So now this is what I have for you. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pal number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what blessings are coming into your life in the month of August. So for you we have Ace of Swords, Strength, Daughter of Cups, Creativity, Flow like Water, and Meditate. Okay. Now pile number 3, in the month of August, your communication skills are going to bring you a lot of fame. If you're a speaker, if you're somebody who's into the public eye, if your career revolves around your voice, you are going to get a lot of recognition. You're going to get a lot of appreciation. There is somebody who is in love with your voice, and this person will make this particular thing known to you, that you know what, it is your voice that I'm in love with. There's something about the way you talk, there's something about the way you articulate, there's something about the way you sound that has had a huge impact on me, and just by listening to you, I have changed as a person a lot. There is somebody around you who has a lot of love in their heart for you, and I think this person is just holding themselves back because they are not used to being vulnerable, because they're not used to being emotional. Okay, but this person will take that leap of faith with you because they feel safe with you, because they feel that you are that person with whom they can be themselves. This could be a solid past life connection without any labels, but then I have a label in mind, but I don't want to give it. All I would say is this is somebody who has a lot of love in their heart for you. Okay? There's something that you do, pile number 3, that requires you to use your creativity. And this is going to work out beautifully in the month of August. The kind of ideas that you're going to receive are going to be brilliant. Now, if you are a creator, an influencer, you have a YouTube channel, or you are somebody who addresses a larger audience in any shape, way or form, the chances of you being accepted wholeheartedly, or your content going viral, or your work being liked and appreciated are very, very, very high. I mean, the kind of ideas that you're going to receive in the month of August, pile number 3, is something that you should be very mindful of, because these ideas don't come that often and they are not going to come back again. So whatever strikes a chord with you, write it down and start working on it then and there. You are going to be a creative machine. You're going to be very, very productive in the month of August, and you might even accomplish tasks that are impossible, that are kind of very difficult in a very short span of time. So, I mean, just use your gifts beautifully. If you are someone who is a psychic, if you are very intuitive, there are a lot of nudges that you're going to get from the universe. Please meditate. The more you meditate, pile number 3, the better your connection is going to be with the universe, the better understanding you're going to have about yourself and the people around you. Okay? There are a lot of channels of communication that are opening for you in the month of August, but for that, it's important for you to be grounded. Okay? So just meditate. You might get a lot of answers to your questions while you're sitting in meditation, while you're chanting, while you're sleeping. Okay? So make a dream journal. Take note of how you feel when you're meditating. Take note of how you feel after you've finished your meditation, because there are a lot of insights that you are going to receive in the month of August that tells me that your intuition is going to be very, very strong in the month of August. So trust your instincts. All right? Then use water to manifest whatever you want in your life. Water has memory. You can talk to water. You can speak your intentions out loud before drinking a glass of water, or before having your coffee, or just before having tea, whatever you're drinking. Just speak your heart out and then consume. You will start seeing the difference, because things will start manifesting in the 3D for you. August is very prominent for that. Do this, okay, pile number 3. Also, there's a lot of clarity that is going to enter into your life. if you have been feeling very fuzzy in your head, your thoughts have not been clear, they are going to get very cleared. You will kind of have a vision of your future, and also you will be able to predict the future of others if you are into this whole psychic tarot thing professionally. All right, I think there is a major proposal that is there in store for you. I don't know why I'm getting this message again and again. Somebody wants to be vulnerable with you, pile number 3. This person really has a lot of love to give you, or there's somebody who is kind of realizing how much they love you, or it's you who's realizing as to how much you love somebody else. I mean, there is a lot of love that I can see in your reading, and it is just overflowing. It is overflowing like I can't even put it to words. I think there's some kind of communication that is going to happen after the 11th of August, or 11 days from whenever you're listening to this reading, that is going to kind of make you feel very, how do I say, make you feel very lovey-dovey. There's a very lovey-dovey kind of an energy over here. I mean, there's somebody who's kind of feeling their feelings. They are feeling nurtured. They're feeling very, those butterflies in the stomach kind of a thing. There's a lot. But then I just feel that you already are somebody who's a very strong intuition. I mean, so if there's a person in your life and you feel that this particular person likes you, then I'm here to tell you that yes, they do like you, and they might express the same to you in the month of August, okay? Also, pile number 3, I want to tell you one thing, that the most beautiful thing about you is your heart, okay? And the thing that makes you the most powerful is also your heart. You are somebody who uses your heart a lot. And in the month of August, the more you make decisions that are heart-based, the more successful that you're going to be. But please don't be naive just because I'm asking you to use your heart. All I'm saying is use that pure energy that comes from your heart, that genuine energy that's there around your heart center. Use that often. Whatever you do, do it from all your heart. The more you do things that have your heart in it, the better everything is going to pan out in your life. And August is that month where you can kind of do whatever you feel like, and it's going to go well. In all honesty, August is that month for you where you can create a lot out of your emotions. And the way you're going to express your emotions is something that is also going to make you money, is the message that I'm getting. I don't know what you do for a living, but there's something around you feeling your feelings that is going to play a major role in you being successful in life. Maybe you're somebody who's very energy sensitive, okay? So if you work with energies, this month is excellent for you. But have healthy boundaries with people. That is very, very important. And yeah, in all honesty, I just feel August is going to be a chilled out month for you. What you're inviting into your life is love, clarity, expansion, success, public recognition, appreciation, your manifestations coming to fruition, opening of your chakras, you coming in alignment with the universe, with high vibrational energies. I also see a lot of high vibrational energies around you. So maybe you are going to work religiously towards, not religiously, I mean religiously and consciously towards your energies, towards making sure as to what you're doing, how you're doing, what kind of energies are you attracting into your life. Also, August is that month where you are going to recognize that you have psychic gifts, where you are going to understand what your psychic gifts are, where you will also come to a realization that you actually are very, very intuitive. So all in all, there is a lot that's happening for you, and it is happening very beautifully, pile number 3. And I hope that you liked your reading. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!